Oh, wow. Chris, we are here again. A world title on the line in the flyweight division, brought to you live on Fight TV. Gotta call him my man here, Tom Gibbs, representing Elite Training Center. He's a natural flyweight. He's really found his home here at Battle Arena, the flyweight division. He's claimed his national title, his British title, and now he wants the world.
We also have Cooper Frachery, that's a good name, from LSA.
Frachery.
Frachery. Oh, it's French, right?
From LSA, and LSA has a perfect record at the moment. They've had 5 fights, 5 wins.
They've looked so good.
They have, but I wonder if that puts a little more pressure on Cooper Frachery. We have seen him before.
All his teammates are sat backstage with their gold medals, you know, and all of a sudden he's the last guy to go out. But he is a wild fighter. He's fun to watch. But Tom Gibbs he's not easy to beat. He's so experienced. He's such a regular here at Battle Arena. He's got Believe tattooed on his back. I mean, what more do you want?
Well, he's a hard worker, as I've said so many times. If you pretty much wanted your house to run, you just have to put Tom Gibbs on a treadmill in the front room. He's not looking at his opponent. Very, very similar size, Cooper Frachery.
Yeah, I remember Cooper Frachery from the last Battle Arena. Very, very good rounded skill set, quite aggressive. Good hair.
5 3-minute rounds of amateur mixed martial arts in this vacant world title clash. Introducing first in the red corner, weighing in at 57 kilograms, representing Elite Training and the UK, Tom Gibbs!
Tom Gibbs, Leighton Buzzard native.
And his opponent across the cage in the blue corner, also weighing in at 57 kilograms, representing LSA France, Frachery!
Whoop, whoop.
Wow.
Pete Richardson is the referee in charge of the action.
This is for the Battle Arena World title.
I have a lot of experience with Elite Training Center. They're a very, very, well, dynamic gym. They've had great coaches over the years. Richard Miller's come in there. I've come through there. Tom Edmonds, RGA black belt. All of those coaches have moved on at the moment, but they've really restocked the lineup there. We've got a world-class wrestler in the corner there, and of course some great boxing coaching. So, can Tom Gibbs put all that together? There's been some shuffles in the deck, but to claim your first world title,
it's not no easy task.
No easy class.
Cooper Frachery.
No easy task, but I want to see it. Come on, Tom Gibbs. Come on, Cooper Frachery. Let's make it happen.
Who's going to come out first?
Who's the champ? It's all to be proven.
That's what we saw from Cooper Frachery last time. Just light footwork, in and out.
I don't necessarily like his elbow position. Do I like of Cooper Frachery? But
a lot of people like this wide open guard because they feel like they could see better. You know, if your game is slipping,
kick up
head
the middle.
movement.
I like Tom's stance. Chin tuck. Yes, big right hand over the top.
Always got to watch his neck as Cooper Frachery trying to lock up around it. He's going to struggle with his legs in that position.
Is he going to get a high elbow there? No, I don't think so. No, he's got an underhook position on the right side.
I think it's arm in. No, maybe it's not arm in.
It's fairly tight here. Does he got a grip?
Does he got a grip? Elbow high, not arm in. But it's against the cage. That can make all the difference.
Oh, he's pushing.
That looks super tight. Oh,
well done. Out. Well done for Tom Gibbs to get out of that position there. Started mixing it up with punches, pressure.
Cooper Frachery was just moments away from being a world champion then, but Tom Gibbs just snuck out.
And how much has he burnt those arms at that Hail Mary sort of attempt. But we have seen some fairly good grappling chops from the fighters of LSA. They've really been popular here tonight.
So they call it a Hail Mary guillotine, and it was because he was getting shot on, but it was elbow high. It was very technically sound. He just a little bit off.
There's a little adjustment that I've been doing, just bringing my opposite elbow high as well. But all to be seen. There we go. You know, pepper in the body. This is Tom Gibbs 101. He is so happy to hold you here, take you down. Just even his head position is great. His head position's under the chin.
Oh, Cooper Frachery did a really good job of getting back to close guard there. But it's so hard to play close guard when your head is against the fence.
Yeah, can he scoot out? This is very, very good. This is high-level stuff. This is experience.
Cooper Frachery with the high rubber guard. Very good.
Again, hard to finish without angling yourself off.
Yeah, and Tom Gibbs doing the right thing. There's always a temptation to try and pull your head out, and that's actually the wrong thing to do. You want to drive into a rubber guard if someone's trying to pull rubber guard on you. You'll find the limit of people's flexibility if you drive into them, especially up against the fence. I put my full head in his face, just drive in, grind. Eventually, he's going to let go of that rubber guard. Just like that.
Good work there from Tom Gibbs. If you have any other tips, maybe he can hear you. But Cooper Frachery seems to be a bit, he's working there.
But it's just, it's the problem is, if you're in a gym and you don't have much cage, you don't have a cage or you don't have many panels or walls to work against, you can develop this very dynamic guard game off your back of rubber guard and all these positions. It just doesn't work when your head's being pressed against the wall. You have to drill it. It has to be a huge part of your training.
This is a hard round to score with that initial guillotine that had it so close to the finish. But man, that's Tom Gibbs helps his opponent up. What a gentleman. If he's nothing else, he's a gentleman, is Tom Gibbs. What an excellent piece of work there.
Well, apart from the guillotine, it was all Tom Gibbs that round. Came out with a big overhand, took the fight down, seemed to be able to dominate on top. I always feel like there's a new martial art and it's cagecraft. It's like everyone does wrestling and jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai and boxing, and it's like now we need to have extra little bit of cagecraft as a separate discipline that everyone trains, because so many fights, especially on Battle Arena, because it's the level of show we're at, so many fights are decided by who can wrestle off the cage. Like almost it's at least 50% of fights are decided by that, and it's just a giant hole that everyone seems to have. It's like, go get your Randy Couture wrestling for fighting video and a cage panel and do some drills.
That's pretty much where the secret, right? The secret is there's no secret. It's just working that position over and over and over again, as I'm sure Tom Gibbs has many times. He's in the gym 6 days a week at least, probably on 2 days, most of those. And he's really working hard, and he's really developed a game that's strong. Cooper Frachery almost forgot his gum shield.
Well, you don't really need it.
Here we go, touch gloves in the middle. Second round in this world title tilt.
Cooper Frachery, we've seen him before. He does have a lot of power in those hands.
And those kicks. You look at the legs of Cooper Frachery as he kicks up. A little bit wild. I don't know if he follows up with this. Oh, Tom Gibbs nods.
Oh, caught the leg again. Is it another guillotine?
It is going to be another guillotine attempt.
That's
what I wanted to see.
It might have just slammed his neck deeper into it, but I think it does it arm in. He's probably
going to be so hard to finish here because he can't extend. He's against the cage again.
Just ground and pound. I'd just wait him out. Let him gas his arms out. Your arm in. You're going to be okay. Grind his face into that fence.
Cooper Frachery wants to do anything. He could extend his hips back, but
it's almost a little bit of a shame that Tom Gibbs didn't. When he got that big pickup, he didn't wander back to the middle of the cage or back to his own corner, taking Cooper Frachery away from the home advantage over there. Not that it's really helping him much.
Calls from his corner to stand up for Tom Gibbs.
Tom the Pressure Gibbs. I'm not sure standing up is necessarily the thing to do. He's winning.
Don't know if they were a little bit concerned about the submission game.
Yeah. I mean, you win rounds, you're going to win fights, and he's winning this round so far.
Really good, really good. There we go, body.
You must be really enjoying this, Steve, because I know you've helped Tom Gibbs with his wrestling.
Oh, he spent so much time in his wrestling. It's really good to see. And there he's peppering him. He's getting that position. He's staying tight too. He's avoiding that triangle setup that Cooper Frachery is attempting. You know, he's definitely telegraphed that with the rubber guard.
Yeah,
Tom Gibbs is staying active enough. He's going to start frustrating Cooper Frachery, and we're going to.
It's hard to do rubber guard with someone that isn't playing jiu-jitsu. I mean, he's not. He's pressuring forward, grinding his face in, holding him against the cage. It's just like, this is wrestling jiu-jitsu.
Yes, it is. It's some great grappling from our man Tom Gibbs. A little bit opened up there,
yeah,
almost momentarily, and Tom Gibbs does very well to pressure him right back into the fence.
I love these little technical exchanges. Can he get his head off the fence? Can Tom Gibbs keep him there? Can Cooper Frachery work that guard higher? He's now trying a different tact, which is good. He's given up on the rubber guard, and now he's trying to get a knee shield guard to make a little bit of space, or maybe get back to his feet. This is what we want to see in these world title fights, adaptation. Tom Gibbs with the thunderous body shots. They've got to take him out of it.
Yeah, they definitely are. No time to rest when somebody's on top of you like that, but Cooper Frachery is working.
He's got an angle, but it's only 10 seconds.
He does have that arm isolated, but he doesn't have a leg over.
Lovely, lovely. Got to watch for up kicks. Another great round for Tom Gibbs.
Frachery looks very, very, reddened in the face. It's tight. It's tough. This is very, very good. These are two very, very solid rounds for Tom Gibbs. Cooper Frachet's got to be going back to the drawing board with this one. What is he going to do? He's given up too many takedowns. He's got to keep circling away from the fence.
We've got one more fight after this one. One more fight at Battle Arena 51.
Yeah, we're brought to you live on Fight TV.
Yeah,
this is our world title tilt in the flyweight division. Tom Gibbs of Elite Training Center and Cooper Frachet from LSA.
Cooper Frachet, I mean, he looks a bit tired, but he looked a bit tired before he even started fighting. I think he's just got that frazzled look about him. Just a frazzled looking person. Whereas Tom Gibbs, beautiful hair, good tattoos, bit of a tan.
You know how to treat the ladies, don't
polished.
You, Chris? Yeah, here we go.
It's a good looking man. It's just, I'm just observing it. Will Cooper Frachet try a different tact?
I don't think so.
Will Tom Gibbs just look for a takedown again?
We've seen Tom Gibbs do exactly the same things to George Karuna, who arguably is a much larger fighter. Well, Cooper Frachet is going to have to really up this game.
I mean, if I was Tom Gibbs, I would just do more of the same. He seemed to be comfortably winning, and that's what he's looking for again.
There you go, against the fence again.
It's good. He's looking to catch the kick. Oh, no, that's not good for Tom Gibbs, but Cooper Frachet with a body lock from the back. Oh, he's trying to put his hooks in. That was not what I expected. I thought he'd go for a big throw.
Maybe or knees, maybe. But this is Tom Gibbs is going to turn this into a wrestling match no matter where he is.
Yeah, he's looking Kimura trap.
Oh, wow, yes. I remember.
Oh, it was a good try. He should be okay as long as he doesn't let Cooper Frachet get those hooks in. But Cooper Frachet does it beautifully.
Did he go right for a body triangle there?
I think he's crossing on one leg. Which has got some fancy name, but I forget the name of it. But I think Tom Gibbs sneaking out the side. That's very good escaping work. That's what he needs to do, is get his back flat to the mat.
Well done.
Roll out, hold on to that arm, and it'll roll him out. Cooper Frachet trying to yank on that arm to retake the back. This is a nice technical exchange of jiu-jitsu moves. Yes, Tom Gibbs. Good job getting back on top.
Very good from Tom Gibbs.
Davey had a fight off his back. He's in half guard now.
I think he's gonna start crawling him back to the
cage.
Yep.
Do it again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Good work from Tom Gibbs here. Cooper Frachet's got that underhook on the wrong side, unfortunately.
Well, he needs to get his right arm underneath the armpits to be able to control the body position. I want to see Cooper Frachet when he's not on the cage. Can he get some of this jiu-jitsu going from the bottom? It's going to be so hard from half guard. If he can't get his left leg out and recover guard, he's not going to be able to get much going.
He's looking for a lockdown. There he goes.
Everyone loves a lockdown. Now he needs underhooks. The whole point of the lockdown is to whip them up and get underhooks when you don't have them. It's not a stalling position. See, he needs to abandon that lockdown now. Go knee shield, make space, wall walk up. He needs to have a plan B.
Very, very powerful. Very powerful as Tom Gibbs sinking his hips in and looking to pepper him, looking to claim his world title. Cooper Frachet doing well, almost going back to the back here. This guy's back against the fence. Is it going to be tight enough? Oh, Tom Gibbs isn't giving you any space to breathe. This is very, very good. Very good from Tom Gibbs.
Constant pressure from Tom Gibbs. Constant pressure. This is the embrace the grind, wrestler's mentality. Oh, Cooper Frachet looking for an angle or an arm. Tom's back in this position, which has been working so well from the whole fight, just pressing Cooper Frachet's head against the cage, ruining his hip mobility and then pounding the body.
10 seconds left. Cooper Frachet almost gave us a different look in this round with the back, but now Tom Gibbs on top, ending the round same as he's ended the first two. That's 3 rounds in a row. Cooper Frachet.
I mean, possibly one of the judges might have given that round to Cooper Frachet. He took the back. He had some strong positions. It was a much closer round than the first two, but it's probably at least 2 rounds to 1 or maybe 3 rounds to Tom Gibbs. Showing his experience. Cooper Frachet just looks a bit wild. I think maybe just needs to tighten up. And in his last fight, that wildness paid off. But this time with Tom Gibbs, who's just He's got the embrace the grind, restless mentality. He's just sticking to the game plan, grinding out this fight. And Cooper Fracher's just maybe just got to be a bit tighter and technical and change the pace, change where this is heading. Yeah. What would you do if you were Cooper Fracher right now, Steve?
If I was Cooper Fracher, I'd start throwing uppercuts up the middle.
Yeah, I think
every time my back hits the cage, I'd throw a little flash uppercut.
Cooper Fracher's got his left leg straightened out. I think maybe, and it looks red as well across the chin.
I think kicked a bit.
Maybe he's got a little injury there.
I never agree with taking this stool.
And he's got all his weight on his right leg right now. He won't put his weight on his left leg. I wonder if he's got something going on with his leg.
And he did take one leg kick from Tom Gibbs. Maybe two. That might be more than enough.
I think it's that leg. He didn't want to tempt it then when he put the weight down. Fighters are so good at hiding injuries. It's the opposite of Premiership football players.
Just looking at his knee whether I'm seeing any swelling. Big left hook lands. Glances off.
That leg is in.
It's not working for him, is it?
No.
Big punches coming up. Kick in the first knockdown of the fight.
I don't know if Tom Gibbs' corner are aware of it, but if he just
he's got to
back
cross the face hard,
kicks.
but no, not going to get it because Tom Gibbs is the man with takedowns.
Once again with the guillotine. He had the right side, but Cooper Fracher just, it's going to be so hard now in round 4. We're all sweaty.
Very good. Very good work from Tom Gibbs.
We might have the French team getting their first loss of the evening if it carries on like this.
Yeah.
Fighting is like everyone's into football at the moment with the World Cup, and occasionally you get a last-minute lucky goal in football. In MMA, you can have one fighter winning, and then someone throws up a submission or a Hail Mary punch, and it can change the course of the fight.
Sometimes. I don't necessarily know if that's been written today. Oh, I see Gibbs is so good at dropping his hips, even complicating that lockdown. He's doing very well here. I'm hoping he can sneak that left knee out and possibly get to a mounted position. Tom Gibbs has worked so hard with what he's got. And this will be the ultimate testament, really, to Tom Gibbs and his ability to move on to higher ranks if he can secure this world title here in these last 2 rounds. Cooper Fracher just seems so out of his depth right now, so out-wrestled, so out-technicaled. Such good, strong work from Tom Gibbs.
And this makes such a difference on the European MMA scene. Because the wrestling level is quite low. We don't have a high school wrestling program. It's not a normal thing that parents put their kids into wrestling. So if you're a good wrestler, if you've got the Tom Gibbs pressure, it's just a giant advantage.
Steps up. Oh, he's getting through. Yes. There's that mounted position for Tom Gibbs.
Cooper Fracher in all kinds of trouble. Look at this professional technique of Tom Gibbs. He didn't get out and get excited to try and knock him out. He just turned in towards the cage. Take your time. He's in no rush to finish.
Oh, yes, come on, Tommy. Come on, Tom.
So sound.
Big punches coming through.
What an improvement I've seen in Tom Gibbs every fight.
Yes, indeed. He's done very, very well. There you go. There we go.
This fight, and Cooper Fracher is no mug. He's a decent opponent. Love to see
Tom move that right knee up and possibly finish with an arm bar of his own, because Cooper Fracher's just leaving that arm out there. Maybe baiting it, you never know. Cooper's pushed
if I was Tom, I'd wait for my corner to tell me 30 seconds, and then I'd go for that arm bar. Make sure I win the round.
I don't know if they've got that all together in that corner there, Chris.
I don't know why you would say that. But now I definitely go for that arm.
Corner, is what I mean.
Yes! Short time. It's so hard. 10 seconds to finish.
Oh, wow. Wow. What? Oh, we're going into the 5th and final round here. Every single moment of this fight is incredible.
Holy moly. Holy
Wasn't
moly.
trying to dig. I don't have to.
I'm sure they're on it.
I hope so.
Yeah, what I like to do is, if my fighters are winning, I'll tell them hold position, hold position, hold position. I have a stopwatch in front of me with the time left. 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds towards the end of the round, I'll be like, go for it now. I won't say the submission because you don't want to tell the opponent, but I'll say go for it now. And they will know, I'd have gone through this with them, they will know that means I want them to try for a finish. Or pound them out, like try and finish the fight. You got a short time left, you got to put the pressure on.
Yeah, Tom Gibbs looks like the more tired fighter right now for some reason.
They both look tired. I mean, maybe he was trying to put them away with some of those ground and pound positions.
Maybe.
This is the 5th and final round for a world title fight. This is all heart.
Yes, sirree. Come on, Tom Gibbs. Sorry, I'm a bit biased.
Well,
very good.
He has been winning. It's easy to be biased when one guy's winning, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess. Sorry about that. Chose my horse a little bit too late, maybe. I'm not seeing Cooper Frachery being as crisp as he was. Talking about that lately.
Cooper Frachery needs to throw caution to the wind. His corner should have come in and said, look, you're 4 rounds down. I want you to throw absolute bombs, not look for takedowns. But we haven't seen him on top.
Wow. Wow.
This is interesting.
That's a change of pace there.
But look, Tom Gibbs very slick, getting that near cross.
Extending him out now.
Single butterfly hook. And I'm a huge fan of the single butterfly hook position. It gives you so many options with elevation to turn, like to stand up. It's a really great position for MMA. Like a lot of people think closed guard is it, but closed guard for MMA is not great. You're holding person in a position where they can hit you.
Yeah, he's really
just lovely body triangle.
He's doing well to frustrate Cooper Frachery here, and we know that there's only 3 minutes in this round.
And Tom Gibbs is probably 4 rounds up. I mean,
guaranteed.
If he just ties up his arms and lays there, you know, I'm not judging him.
Neither am I, but I know Tom Gibbs loves a finish.
What I'm judging is that Cooper Frachery needs to be really throwing caution to the wind and going for something here.
Either trying to pass or trying to rain down some ground and pound, something of that sort. Boom.
Yeah, I think if I was him, I'd be looking desperately for a pass because I've got to try and knock him out. I've got to try and get a submission. I have to finish in this round to have any chance of getting that Battle Arena World title belt. Which means he's got to go for it.
Really well has Tom Gibbs here. Yeah. Cooper Frachery's really got nothing here.
It's not the most exciting thing to do, but it's strategically beautiful.
Oh, they stood him up.
Oh, interesting.
Very interesting that Cooper Frachery couldn't put up the type of work rate that Tom Gibbs could. Big diving double there.
Just got to watch his neck. That would be...
Oh, I don't think that's going to be a problem right now, Chris. Bam. Big takedown, almost a la Duncan Jalali, like we saw when Tom Gibbs fought Duncan Jalali almost a year ago, or maybe a little bit more than a year ago.
Now we have Cooper Frachery with that single butterfly hook.
Oh man, this is very exciting. This is going to be great for Tom Gibbs and the Elite Training Center fighters.
Cooper Frachery looking for that lockdown now. Some of the problem, I'm not sure it's not so great for MMA, especially this level of MMA. I would just look for a knee shield, a kind of standard half guard position, getting on your side. I think it's going to be much more effective.
Yeah, Cooper Frachery can't get his hips working. This has been the story of it, and Tom Gibbs has been laying ground and pound constantly. A really, really good textbook sort of performance. A really good Tom Gibbs performance. This is what we like to see from him. And Tom Gibbs still, at the very end of the fight, is looking to push the pace and rain down some punches. Yep. What an excellent, excellent, excellent fight. Excellent
We
fight.
have a new Battle Arena World Champion.
World Champion Tom Gibbs. Sounds good, doesn't it? Let's wait for the actual judge's decision, should we?
Well,
probably not. Yeah. Probably not.
I feel I know.
Way to go, Tom Gibbs.
Tom Gibbs, Elite Training Center. Cooper Frachery did a really, I mean, He came in, he looked strong. He looked great in his last fight, but he didn't have anything.
Way to go, buddy. Way to go. You.
Great performance. Great performance by Tom Gibbs. Great job. Great job.
Really excellent shows of support here from all the fighters. We brought to you live on Fight TV. An incredible fight for Tom Gibbs. If you don't have him or follow him all right now on social media, you ought to. He's on Instagram. Tom Gibbs, representing Elite Training Center. What an amazing man. What an amazing fight to come in here and claim his world title. Just in case you want to follow him, he's Tommy Gibbs, 1992.
We consult the judges' scorecards, ladies and gents. It is a unanimous decision. To the red corner, congratulations, Tom Gibbs, the new Battle Arena World Champion.
mind, I knew he was going to win this fight. I knew that I could do great in this sport. But I knew that kid was a war as well. That's all I wanted. I wanted that war. I wanted that good fight. But got it.
Yeah, we know the French guys and the Norwegian guys that come over, you know, they come to fight, they don't come for an easy win. So he gave you that fight that you wanted.
Exactly, that's all I could ask. Amazing, but more than that, it's my team, I've got a fan more than anything. These are, they're my heart, they push me, they make me who I am. And they're going to keep pushing me to better things, so that's amazing.
Yeah, you've got a great team behind you with the Elite Training Centre. They're absolutely great guys. I know Duncan Jalali obviously came and trained with you as well for his world title fight. So both of you to win tonight, how does that make you feel?
Amazing. Can't wait to go get a beer with him and fucking celebrate. That's it.
Okay, so when it comes to the fight, when we're looking at it, was it becoming very frustrating doing them big double leg slams and ended up in half guard?
He got that first guillotine in the first round and that was fun. Like, if it started going fuzzy, I was like, oh shit, I've got to go out. Toughed out and got out of it. Yeah, every time I got that big stand, he kept that guard. Even when he was tired, every time I tried passing the guard, he was able to keep hold of that guard. But I've been there before, I've been in them type fights where I've been stuck in someone's guard. I knew what to do. Can't wait for the next one.
So you finally secured that mount position. How did that feel when you just laying down shots? Did you think you would have had him at that point?
Yeah, I think going into the 5th round, I knew I was up. So I knew I had to keep that on top of that round and not get finished. But, I mean, towards the end of the last 10 seconds, I was trying to finish him in that fight. Fuck, the kid's tough. So I stopped every chance I had, so. But I thought it to be a striking match as well, and I thought it to be, he could out-strike me. Yeah. He's a grappler, as well as me. So it turned into a grappling war more than anything, but still a tough fucking fight. I can't wait to have a fucking beer.
Well, we won't keep you any longer, buddy. You know, from everybody at Battle Arena, myself and Sophie, you know, congratulations. World Battle Arena champion. Sounds amazing. We can't wait to see you back in there again. Congratulations, Tom. Well done, buddy.